The following is an encore presentation of the Essential Zodiac podcast.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 35 of the Essential Zodiac podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia McNulty.
And I'm Audrey Fannin.
Today we are talking about the new moon in Taurus. Before we do that, I want to remind you, all of you May birthdays out there, it's time to order your solar return report, which outlines the energy coming your way from this birthday to the next. You can find more information and how to order on my website under current promotions. So we have a new moon in Taurus coming out of the eclipse season, and this may feel quite refreshing as a result. Eclipse energy is always very heavy. So, this is almost like a breath of fresh air. Even though it is Taurus, which is a fixed earth sign, it is ruled by Venus. So that gives this earth sign a little bit less muddy, less ruddy. The eclipse season, like I said, is so full of intense, high energy that some calming, grounding Taurus can be welcome. In addition, Mercury is now direct as of the 14th. So this also will help us feel unstuck. Mercury was retrograde in Taurus, and that's another stuck kind of feeling. So Taurus new moons are great for grounding, reconnecting with the moment, and taking our time with decisions and actions. Not too much time, though, since there is a lot we're working on coming out of those eclipses. So my advice always is to pick and choose. You may have gotten a lot of information during eclipse season. So what can you actually accomplish? Make a list, prioritize your list, and then, as you go along and you tick them off, take one at a time. Don't try, if you overload yourself, nothing is going to get done. So with Taurus is a sign of stability and security, and we can focus on pursuing opportunities to improve stability in chaotic areas and stability where we have been uncertain. This can improve our confidence levels, and we can finally feel like we have a grip on things. And, that's another thing, even though the Aries season was a couple of months ago, we still have that lingering energy from the spring equinox. Everything is getting going. So now we have Taurus has come along, and Taurus helps us take a breath. It gives us time to take a breath and see where we could take that energy and make the most improvement in our life. Jupiter also moves into Taurus just a few days before this new moon on May 16th. So our new moon is today on May 19th. And so Jupiter moved into Taurus a few days ago. And Jupiter is happy planet of opportunities. So there may be some big opportunities around this new moon. Now, keep in mind that Taurus is stable. It's a fixed earth sign. So you're going to have to pay attention. It's not flashy like fire signs. It's more subtle. So keep your eyes and ears open for good opportunities coming your way. There may be opportunities for improved stability and security in your life, somehow impacting money, resources, or property, or that somehow connected to values and worth. All of that falls under Taurus's realm between Venus and Taurus. Jupiter is the planet of wisdom as well, and that encourages deep thought. And Taurus is the zodiac's most passive sign. When these two come together, it reminds us that the answers we seek are with us all the time. Spiritually is not something outside of us that we should aspire to. It's always present, but easily lost in the buzz of our daily life. And that's true for me as well. Some days, it just is one of those days. And, we have to accept it, wake up the next morning and ready to move on. Now, with this transit, however, we are given the opportunity to push past the distractions and tap into the innate wisdom that's been sitting dormant within us. Jupiter in Taurus is a chance to make real movement towards a dream or long-term goal. We'll be energized to make practical, planned to-do lists and start checking off items one by one until we get the results we've been working on. And that's definitely all Taurus. Taurus is organized. That's why Audrey's my producer.
You should see all my checklists.
Oh, she's amazing. She's amazing because this Leo, that organization is not my strong suit. Okay, so you got to pick your associates well, and that's what I've done with Audrey. She keeps me organized, and I thank you so much, Audrey.
Of course.
So, we'll be making those to-dos, and it's like what I say all the time. Make your list, pick one or two things, and work down your list so you don't overwhelm yourself. During this time, we have Jupiter's desire for growth, and Taurus's patient and headstrong demeanor encourages us to trust the process and reach a clear, tangible level of success. For those of you who have Jupiter in Taurus in your natal chart, now is your Jupiter return. I have more information about this latest Jupiter transit and information on getting a Jupiter return report on my website. To check it out, go to my website and click on Sky Watch Journal and scroll down to the Jupiter in Taurus post, and you'll get all the information about this transit and how to get your Jupiter return report. This new moon is sextile, a beneficial aspect to Mars in Cancer and Neptune in Pisces. This is extra helpful energy along with Jupiter, so we're feeling pretty good with this new moon. We have control over our energy and drive thanks to Mars, and make use of imagination, creativity, compassion, and intuition thanks to Neptune. So that is a very good combination, a very positive combination. That ends today's episode. And remember, with astrology, you can chart your life's course.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Essential Zodiac podcast. Stay connected between episodes. Look for Essential Zodiac on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and on YouTube under Cynthia McNulty. Learn more about Cindy and her current promotions on the website, essentialzodiac.com. I invite all of you with May birthdays to join me in signing up for the Solar Return Report for a sneak peek into what the coming year has in store for us. This podcast is produced at Muddy Creek Studios.